Ooh, yeah. Man, it's going down, man. Listen, man. Every Tuesday, right here, Respect My Grind Live. Respect My Grind TV. I'm always hyper. You know why? Because I'm on that mocha mommy right now. That's what's in my cup right now. Mm, mm, mm. We got them different flavors now. It's going down. Listen, let me make sure my voice right. Betcha by golly, why you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. Hey Jesse, I think I'm gonna start my show with a different song every week. I think that.
Don't do
What
it
you
to him,
mean
dog.
don't do it?
Don't do it to him
I
like
don't know
that.
if you. I don't know if you mean don't do it to them or don't do it to you, because it sounds personal. Cause the way I brought that thing from this octave down back through the 836 up through US 1 I-95 and then caught a left Rickenbacker Causeway and then smooth. Not everybody can do that. Matter
The
of fact,
goal
shout
is
out to
to keep viewers, dog. That's the goal, is to keep them.
nah, they might start watching more like, hey man, that singing thing, I could out sing him, but we'll see. Man, shout out to everybody that got us tuned in on the live on the Instagram. They going crazy. You got Connecticut, you got New Jersey, you got LA, you got New York, you got South Dakota, you got Philadelphia. Y'all keep typing where y'all from so I can know where y'all at. But yeah, man. Again, salute to everybody that got us tuned in. Video mix each and every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Vanna 305. Shout out to these rap snacks that she done left us with. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rappers in here. Rappers that we need on our show. Lil Baby, we need him on the show. Migos, we need them on the show. Hot Flaming Cheeto Lil Baby, we need him on the show. Lil Romeo, don't know if we need him on the show, but we'll take him. Master P, we definitely need him on the show. We also need some of the other kind of snacks, man. So shout out to Wavy. These was my favorite so far. Jesse, I got a couple of these for you whenever we link up. Sour cream. I don't know about sour cream. I don't really like sour cream too much from others.
What Miami
but we'll
artists
see.
you think would do good with a rap
Trick
snacks?
Daddy.
Trick.
Oh, but they already got a Trina. I don't have the Trina one in here.
Okay.
Yeah, but Trina. Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole Rap Snacks family. Shout out to Vanna 305, always keeping me loaded. Trina is the Diamond Princess crystallized. Nah, I'm just joking. I was gonna make up my own flavor of Trina.
Yeah, I'm wondering. they need to have that one in Miami.
That could go a lot of different ways, my brother.
Yeah.
They need to make a Chef Creole Billy Blue version. I don't know. Like we need a Haitian in there somewhere, man. So
we have to make our own rap snacks.
Yeah, man.
Make our own potato chip. I can make some potato chips. No.
Man, Keno G, what's happening, man? Yeah, it's a lot of different flavors. We can go off of that. You know what I'm saying? If Lay's potato chips can make all them different versions, we definitely can have a whole bunch of different versions, man. So shout out to that. Shout out to Video Mix, always showing love to a lot of artists. Artists, if you're trying to get your video played, you're trying to get your music on, or you're trying to get an interview with me on the hottest show in Miami, you need to tap in right now. Shout out to 24hourhiphop.com. Shout out to the Liddy Show. Shout out to all these different kinds of goodies over here. I don't want to go too deep into it. Ain't nothing age restricted over here, but definitely I had Jasmine Kadavid on my show, so we did link up. She kept her word. Jazzy kept her word. She got all kind of different, and I'm big on packaging. It's a lot of packaging over here. I got some goodies for you, Jesse. You know, Jesse like free stuff, so if y'all want to wait to Jesse Hard, this one, I bust this pack open already. But if y'all really want to wait to either one of me and Jesse Hard, y'all need to drop some stuff off. Control Freak, what's good? Shout out to everybody that's on my live. Pink rolling papers. I thought that was so amazing, man. All this other stuff, you see what it say? CBD, medical. That's interesting. The packaging is off the chain, man. She really does a lot of business in the West Coast. So man, I had to support her. I had to link up with her. We had a great conversation. Me and her gonna be in the studio real soon. So definitely salute to her. Yeah, man. I'm excited about that. Uh, we got an interview from J.T.Money. We trying to air tonight. We got OG Kurb on the show. We got Mr. Lamar, man. Another great single that he got out here pushing with Deslock from Piccolo. I see you had played some Piccolo a little earlier. So shouts out to that. Michelle, the computer lady. Before I get too far, salute to you. Um, she actually has some ebooks, some online books. One of them is what is mommy? What is an entrepreneur? She does a lot of kids books for like younger people, like kids, to start them learning early because you're never too young to learn, and you learn at home first. So man, definitely, man, like rock with her, Michelle, the computer lady. Y'all can check her out. She also has a Roku channel, man. We got a meeting this week to see about us getting this show on their network because they got a lot of different things going on. So Jesse, we got to figure that out. We trying to have video mix on everything. We trying to have Respect My Grind live on everything. You know what I'm saying? No limits, man. So again, shout out to Jazzy Rolling Papers. My week has been awesome. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the studio almost every other day with the homie Shop, one of our artists down here from Jacksonville. He left already, but yeah, we've been in that studio heavy, y'all. Broke Boy Fazy, First Son, Last Son. His album is out now. I got a chance to host that event the other night. Vonna 305 was there, Super Cindy, OG Curve, TJ3K, Rated R Miami. Uh, who else, man? There was a lot of different radio stations in there. 99 Jams was in there. Liddy Show was in there. 24hourhiphop.com was in there. A lot of people was doing a lot of interviews. So I thought that was awesome, man. Speaking of other gifts I done got in the mail, My Hood Magazine. Y'all see who's on the cover, man. We need him on the show too. Mooski.
Where's that magazine from?
Where is it from? Lakeland, Florida? It's from Lakeland, Florida.
That looks nice.
So very nice, man.
How's,
Very
how's
high
the, how's
quality.
the writing?
Very great. You can tell they take their time. And let me say something about this magazine. We was in coalition years ago, and I thought this magazine went down under. I'm gonna just be real. It was us, Ace Magazine, Ozone Magazine, Murder Dog, Don Diva, just to name a few. But this is one of the magazines I grew fond of because every time I would go to TJ DJs, a lot of these upstart record pool meeting, anything with core DJs, I would see this magazine there. So I kept a pretty decent relationship with them, and then I lost track of them, man. And to see him online, I was like, "Whoa, where you been at, bro?" And we got to chopping it up. Yeah, man. I love people that can stand the test of time, bro. I really can, man. I really do. So, shouts to him, Lakeland, Central Florida, and all the rest of those people up there that's supporting the magazine and the movement.
Hey, so let me ask
So,
you: Did you see? Did you check out any of the fight?
I caught wind of a lot of the fight, and all I can say is a lot of people ragging on Chad, Ocho Cinco, but I'm like, DJ Brizzy, what's happening? I'm like, bro, he didn't do bad to me. That man fought a professional fighter, and he got some shots in, man. Like the one that made him drop. I was like, oh, you never know.
What about
No.
the main event, Floyd
The
situation?
main event, Floyd, I just feel like I'm stuck on the fence because Logan got a lot of weight on him. What he
Yeah,
had about 40 pounds over him?
yeah,
He's fighting
about
a
30,
bigger
40.
person, man. He's out.
Exactly. That's why you can't even have that fight sanctioned in real in real boxing.
Right,
So that's why I say. I mean, you can mess around and get you think it's a game. I know Floyd is Floyd, but still that. And that dude, it's not like he's just off the street and he's not in shape. I mean, to go 8 rounds, even in
right,
exhibition, the guy's in. He's in condition beyond just walking around at the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
you
It's
saw,
not easy, man. You gotta be built for it.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be built for it.
yep.
And all those mouths and all the people talking, they ain't even built for it, man. Like, who was that just said something like that? Serena Williams. She was like, you know how I got over critics is just knowing that a lot of the people that talk trash about me, they can't do none of what I do. So she don't pay them too much um like attention.
Right.
And I thought that was awesome. Like, man, they don't even come close to what she does. So I said, man, that's deep and that's real. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be responding to people that ain't even in your weight class and your lifestyle, none of that.
Yeah, you can't
But they
punch
got so much
down.
to say.
Can't punch
Right.
down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we go to this first video, real quick, we got OG Curb. He's on deck. I just want to,
Awesome.
man, we gotta definitely acknowledge what's going on in our city, man. It's a lot of, it's a lot of violence that that hasn't been seen in South Florida in many years, and it's becoming very
Right.
regular. You know what I'm saying? There's something I'm not sure what what's the cause of all of it, man. But we gotta. There's no way we can let our community turn into just a situation like that where people just getting shot on a regular basis, multiple people. We gotta figure out a way to get this right, man.
I agree, man. And let me tell you something. That was last Friday was National Gun Violence Day. And lo and behold, my last episode, you know this, Jesse. You was in attendance. You was in attendance at my last TV show, and I'm like, bro, how in the world is the amount of shootings that I'm talking about right now are nothing compared to what was done before. Like I was talking about a whole different set of shootings last time. We was talking about El Moolah. We was talking about another shooting, the shooting on the highway,
Hmm.
which they thank God they just got two suspects from that California situation. So man, salute to that. Sometimes law enforcement does need a little more praise because to kill a 3-year-old and then a 6-year-old, it's too much, bro. But
Yeah.
that what was that yesterday that the other shooting happened where it was a mass shooting with at the job?
We're down in
What
Kendall.
was it? Yeah, I
No,
can't even keep up. It's
that
too
was at a
many.
graduation party.
Right at the oh, right across from. I used to go to Miami Dade in Kendall campus, right there on 104, and I
Hmm.
used to eat at that Huggy Bears, the sub spot that's right there, and then right next to it, it used to be a coffee spot. Then they turned it into a hookah lounge. Bruh, it
Hmm.
made me cringe because I was like, bro, they got the best subs right there. I used to get a Hawaiian chicken sub right there where that shooting happened. It's right next to it, bro. Bruh, I cringe when I see anything that's close to something that I've been to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
and, and my condolences. That was with a correctional officer that's deceased now, and a couple
Hmm.
other people. But today, there's a new one with the guy who killed his girlfriend. He shot a 15-year-old. He shot an 11-year-old, a 16-year-old,
Yeah,
and then a self-inflicted wound. So,
yeah, it's
man,
too much.
prayers up to all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
children up in
man.
Central Florida in a shootout with the police. You know,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's just all the way off the chain, man. We gotta, you know, you know,
Gotta do better,
people
man.
gotta look out for your family, look out for your neighbor, man. You know, we gotta, you know, something gotta get right.
Man, listen, let's play some videos. I got to get back on the upbeat, and then we're going to come back with OG Curve, man. Let's do it. Let us live. Let us live. I got so much to get, man. Shout out to Blaze Carter, man. Still praying for you, homie. I know he just had a baby not too long ago, him and the wife. Oh, man, bless you, man. Like, that's somebody I came up with. That's somebody I came up with, and just to watch that ordeal, I actually met his son before, and that's tough. You know what I'm saying? Even watching that video. Listen, man, salute to everybody that's going hard for this Miami movement. We got OG Curb on the line. What's good? Let's talk to him. Let's do it. Let's do it. There you go. There you go. I seen my dog goals before I seen him. You feel me? Listen, what's up,
What's up?
bruh?
What's up with you, homie? Chilling?
Man, I hear you, man. Listen, um, I'ma lay the rules down, right? Which I know I
All
lay the rules down for all. Yeah, I lay the rules down for all my guests. No guns, no drugs, no profanity. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep a clean fight. Keep your hands above. No, oh, my bad. That's last night's situation. My bad. My bad. I was giving you Floyd Mayweather rules. You know what I'm talking about?
right. Yeah, I feel you.
All right, all right. Before I even get into this interview, I've been talking about all this gun violence. Me and you probably gonna talk about that, but before I get into it, I gotta get another vibe. I know you can help me. I know you can help me out. What's your favorite oldie song? What's a favorite oldie song right now?
You ever heard of Ecstasy by the Ohio Players?
Oh, sing it for me. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit.
You shout out.
Come on.
That's that.
Nah, go ahead.
Now let me tell you about my baby, my baby. She'll never, never, never leave you, no. Loving you is ecstasy to me. Ha ha ha! I never leave. That's it, man. You ain't gonna get all that, man. God damn.
No! Oh, the curve. Man, I ain't know you could sing. I thought you was a
Nah,
gangster. I thought you was
just
a
chill,
felon. I
just
thought
chill,
you
just
No, I
chill,
can't
just
chill.
chill.
Hey, you know why I'm mad though? You know why? Hey, Curb. Every time I
What's
talk
up?
to you, I like you more and more. We might get matching tattoos on our elbow. Listen, bruh. I ain't know you was gonna go that far.
Man, hey, listen, one thing about me, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I tell everybody this, bro. I ain't
Go
ashamed to
ahead,
be
bruh.
me. You feel me? That's my
That's
song, bro.
love.
You feel me?
Bruh. And you know what? I didn't remember it until you start hitting the notes. I said, "Oh, I do remember this song." Now I'm
Yeah,
finna be
bro, hit
playing
that
that
bit.
tonight. Yeah, he did, bruh. And you driving me crazy right
And
now,
then,
cause I
hey,
know I'm finna play
listen.
that when I get up.
Hey,
Go
and
ahead.
then the bass line, the bass, doom, da-dum, da-dum, he snapped. That's a
Yeah.
classic, there, man.
Hey, but you know what's funny? Back in that era, them instruments did a lot of work too, bro. It
Of
wasn't just,
course, of
you know how
course.
they looping and all that. Like, dog, with oldies, I listen to a lot of the instruments more than the vocals.
Facts,
For real.
facts.
Hey, man, you just made my night, bro, because we were talking about a lot of stuff that were bringing my vibe down, especially with all these shootings
Yeah,
and all that. So now, let's
yeah,
start
man.
over. Listen, for the people that have no clue who you are, explain to them, at least, let's start with your name. Where this name came from?
OG Kurb. Well, it used to be Young Kurb. My nickname is Kirby. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? My grandma gave me that name. Uh, the little cartoon shit. Excuse my language, my
Right.
bad. But the
Right.
little cartoon character, she used to
No, it's
just
a video
say I
game, ain't it?
yeah, but yeah, it's a cartoon too, same thing. But she used to
Right.
say
Right.
that I look like him. So one of my homeboys kind of
Mm.
heard that and took off with it. And then when I got older, I made it my rap name. And one of my old OGs, he was like, "Man, you gotta change that. Kirby sounds soft, dog. You gotta like switch it up, the Young Kurb or something." Like, yeah, Young Kurb. I was in the streets
Right.
a little piece and stuff, so we switched to Young
Right.
Kurb, and then I just recently, like a year ago, changed it to OG Kurb.
I like it. I like it. And you making me laugh in my head because I remember Kirby. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you gotta be old school to know about that. So now,
right.
me and you just walked in the library. We looking at this whole biography of your book. When we turn it over and we look at your biopic, give us 60 seconds of who you are. You know what I'm saying on the back of that book.
Um, I'm pretty much you, whoever reading it, like for the most part. Like I'm a little kid from the hood, always had big dreams, wanted to do something big, wanted to make a lot of money, just didn't really know how.
Right.
Spent a lot of time in my youth, like trying to find myself. I played football and stuff like that. Got into the streets and just, got lost for a little bit, then found myself. I always try to take care of anybody that's around me. with me. I'm a real loving person. You know, I got kids that I love. You know, just an all around good dude. Like music, creative. You know, sometimes misunderstood. You feel me?
Right. That's dope. Um, that part that you said, like even finding yourself, man, I think that struck a nerve with me because even with all the gun violence and it being young, and not even to go back to that, from gun violence to the era that we in, where a lot of people are trying to find themselves in front of that Instagram or social media. You ain't had that. I ain't had that. We actually had to go out and find ourselves. We had to go out the house to go find ourselves. People like sitting
Facts.
in front of their phone trying to find ourselves. So I say, man, we blessed, man. Like, that's all I want to tell you right now for that moment, bro. Like, because you know how many of us tried to go out there and find ourselves or had to go through the trials and tribulations, but we ended up in a cemetery or prison and
That's why
in a verdict that couldn't be changed, man. Go speak on it.
that's why I found myself in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because like I was too trustworthy. Like I just trust people, and I had a bad habit of like judging people based off how they look. Like, you know, like just because a dude look like me, I feel like he a stand up dude like me. So, you know, that kind of
right,
tricked me out the streets. So when I got to prison, I just realized, you know, my favorite saying in the world is it is what it is. So once you realize that and you assess the situation, you know what I'm saying, then you can begin to either get out of it or learn how to change. You know what I mean? I had to realize that everything wasn't about me. You know, you gotta put
right,
in good energy to get it back out. You know what I'm saying? Just keep
right,
it real. Just be a real man. Don't worry about impressing nobody. Be yourself. That's why I'm able to. That's why I was able to jump on your podcast. Like I just woke up, bro. But that's how I was able
right,
to jump on your podcast and just jump right in the character and sing for you and stuff like. Still not feel no type of way. I
right,
know it's a bunch of
right,
people watching me, and I don't care what they think.
right.
You know.
Man, but
So
you comfortable in every. Listen, one thing that I know about you that me and you is kind of related, and in that nature we relative because I don't be can, bro. I don't because some of the funniest comedians, some of the most entertaining people that I know is from my hood, from my block. And when I say my
right,
block, I mean your block. I mean from this person block and whoever watching. It's the ones that ain't found themselves, like how you were saying, that's going out there trying to prove it. Oh, I got an AR-15, I got a Mac 11, I got a 100 round drum. But bruh, you about to get indicted because the same way I'm watching you, the feds watching you, and you telling them
definitely.
how it go. And it's gonna be. I was telling the little young dude earlier. I say, man, you keep these guns on your IG, but the same way I'm watching you, somebody else watching you. And get what? When you do something, I done seen two people. They got involved in something. It turned into crime, and you know what they had to do? Go back and delete, 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 delete. By then, they done already. You put it out already. So they already got that in their case, homeboy. You understand? I don't care how
You
much
you
certain people delete. It's certain things you can't delete. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
you know what's crazy too? I see a lot of these dudes got guns in their videos, and I be hearing about a lot of videos getting shot up, but I don't never hear nothing about the people in the video shooting back with them guns they got in the video.
Right, right.
That's
I'm
another
a, I'm
thing
gonna do
that killed me.
I'm gonna do you one better. Everybody around me got licenses. We all Gucci, right? We all covered. But you know what
Mhm.
always blow me, and I had to tell my little brother this too, because he got 10 years for a gun charge. I say, listen, one thing I don't like is watching all these artists. Their clips get longer and longer. Now it go from 30 rounds to 100 rounds. Soon you gonna have a 1,000 round clip. What that mean, bro? What do that mean if look at all the last 10 rappers to 20 rappers that got killed? They all had guns in their video too. Right or
Most
wrong?
definitely. You right.
So that's proof that it don't matter, bro, how many guns you got and all that. You should be trying to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? God blesses the little dirt situation. I can't get no details on that, but I say, man, bro, one thing, if I ain't learned nothing about war, and we gonna get back to the nitty gritty. One thing I learned about war is it's just like chess. If me and you playing chess, you see something on my ops, your ops, which is me. on this board that I ain't paying attention to. So while I'm focused on the king and the queen, one of my pawns is lacking. And I don't care how much money you got, somebody gonna look at Drake. Look what happened with Drake. We seen that video footage. I know you probably don't remember, but remember when this homie 22 got shot up at the ATM and they killed him?
You say Drake?
And yeah, this was years ago. But when Drake, look how much money Drake make and all that, but then one of your good men got hit. All he did was walk into the ATM and somebody hit him up. They were like 3 years ago. Go look it up when Drake's right-hand man got killed. And all he did was walk in and he turned around and I think he tried to walk out the ATM and they shot it up. They ran in there, finished him off. I say, man, that hurt, bro, to watch something like that because I don't care who you are if you making certain kinds of music, not per se him, but some people do this kind of music or they talk that trash and they act like they unhittable, they untouchable. But your baby mama's still at home. Your kid's still at the daycare. You understand what I'm saying? So anyways,
you know something?
Listen, go ahead.
I'm big on that. I'm glad you really brought that up about the guns and stuff because I'm big on that, bro. You won't never find like no footage of me holding no firearm or nothing like that, bro. Cause really, that's what I went to prison for. I did 3 years in the Fed about selling firearms and stuff like that. So I definitely can't have none of that in my videos or on camera. But I never would really like that before putting all that stuff in my videos. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's not. It ain't smart. I don't advise nobody. If you really living the stuff you rapping, I don't advise you to show them guns in your videos. Now, if you got a license or something like that, hey, by all means. But, yeah.
I know we gotta get the rolling. Jesse, you had something that you wanted to ask too. That's one of my main man who's over this TV network called Video Mix. Ask him what you had to ask him.
I was gonna ask him the brother to move to his left a little bit, so I want him to get in that center of that box.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Right. That's
I
better.
wanted to be straight out with that. So what? Let me ask you. So how do y'all know each other?
Oh, me and Chaos?
Yeah.
I met Chaos when I was like 17. It was I had to tell him about it last time I seen him actually. It was It was a club. This club was called Exit. It's in Broward. Oh yeah, by the way, Lauderdale, Broward County, that's where I'm from. I want to let y'all know that because a lot of people confuse me from being Dade. I love Dade, you know what I'm saying? I mess with a lot of Dade County artists, but me, myself, I'm from Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. But yeah, we had a little show out there, and they did like this little freestyle contest, like a little battle. And like one of the older dudes who was with the crew I was with, he was being all scary, he didn't want to do it. And I got up there and I was battling. I battled 3 dudes. And at the time, Chaos was, he was in it, you know what I'm saying, in the music too. And I had to battle him last. So that's how I met Chaos, man. And he had the song, I don't know if I could say the name of the song on air, but the song that I was telling you about.
Yeah, man. He
So,
talking about
that was the
goddamn.
GD.
But yeah. I was goddamn the song I couldn't get on the radio, no matter how clean I made it. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's even saying that, bro. Like I'm gonna say it again, bro. Like you here simply off of respect, consistency. You know what I mean? And that story alone, I'm glad you said that because it ain't just we bumped into each other at some open mic today and then boom, you on my show. No, you really paid your dues. You really put that pain in, you put that work in, and you pressure out here like. And the name of my show is called Respect My Grind, bro. And it wouldn't be right if I ain't never had you on my show because. And you never asked me. You ain't never stepped right or wrong. I ain't lying. This ain't cap.
No,
he ain't never said.
We was at Phase album releasing. You just like, I got OG Kurb on my show. I was like, yeah, you do. But I appreciate it though.
I had a strong. Hey man, you gonna get on my show because I say, dog, you putting in a lot of pressure out here, bro. Like you big pressure, bro. And dog, like I just really respect your grind, bro. Like for real, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And sometimes we gotta give, especially men, And us kings, man, we got to get that credit where credit due, and we got to give our
Facts.
roses while we still here. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
between losing Toro, Bizzle, Will the Real One, I done lost a lot of people that I met in this industry, and they not here no more. Ran Rover, like people that you hear Ross or Trick talk about them, my homies too. So I just want you to know that, man. I appreciate you, dog, and you inching your way in there, bro. And like even when I'm watching the little behind the scenes of you working on the video with Meek, I'm like Meek Gucci. I'm like, this boy up to something crazy, man. I can't wait to see it. Listen, I don't want to talk too much. We about to play some music. We gonna come right back, and we gonna keep chopping it up with OG, man. Don't go nowhere. Extra petite. Boy, I get so amped when I see that. Boy, I be about to knock these cameras down, break the iPad. Boy, hey, Toby don't be playing. Toby don't be playing. Check your sound. Check your sound. Check your sound.
Check your sound.
I heard you a second
I
ago.
heard you a second
Now I don't
ago.
hear you.
You can hear.
Wait. Oh, okay. I can
You can hear me now. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right. I said I ain't never heard that. I heard of him, but I never heard
Man,
that. That
stop
was fire.
playing.
He was,
Oh God.
they snapped.
Bruh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. OG. That boy came for your goals. That boy put all mint grill in there. That boy got that mint grill. I say, he the only one got that color, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
I love some Toby, bro. I love some Toby.
Yeah,
And you know what's so funny
like
about that video? What's funny about that video is nobody really knew that she was pregnant with their new baby. Like, they got 2 daughters. I know their whole little story a little bit, that they been trying for a son. And now, boom. That's how they told the whole world that she pregnant. Because she been wearing big clothes. And then, boom, that's why she get up like that. And that, we was like, when that video released, we was like, nah, she pregnant again. Because she been pregnant every year. Trying to get try to get a little boy or whatever. Man, I like them, man. Shout out to Mr. 24. Yeah. Yeah, man. I rock with them, man. Shout out to Mr. 24, 24hourhiphop.com. Shout out to everybody who got us tuned in. Lamar got us tuned in. Every Tuesday night right here on Video Mix, you got Respect My Grind Live from 8 to 10. We chopping it up with the homie OG Kurb, having a good old time. Man, this is one of the moments, man. I should have been over there with a plate of food and us running through this interview. You know what I'm talking about? So now, this record that I'm crazy about, that it be getting me amped to, I'll be about to knock you off the microphone at that pool party. I almost knocked you in the water and took that mic. I was like, oh snap, I ain't even his hype man. Why so I need to chill.
Yeah.
Let me chill. When you did your record, man, I love that record, man. You know what I'm saying? She gonna bust it open, I be like, man, let me go get this grill and let me go get my grill back in. But talk about that, man, like the whole record process. And did you imagine Boosie on your song, or you just did it and you like, oh, I hear him, or whatever the case may be? Talk about that whole process, the creative process.
The song came about because it was I was really getting back into music. I had just got my studio, and it was this younger artist. He was coming to the studio, and he was making all this hype music. You know what I'm saying? And my manager was like, man, I like that, man. And he was like, we need to get you on a track with a younger dude to kind of like, make it make sense. So I wrote the track trying to really get on his vibe. But bruh heard like the first 4 bars and he was like, man, I don't want to do that no more. Let's do another song. So like, we kind of like, we ended up doing something else that wasn't a good song. And then later on, I was going to SAE. Shout out to SAE. I went out there for a little bit, learning how to do audio engineering. And I had met these dudes, and I was spitting the song to them because they wanted to know what I was working on. So when I spit it to them, like I ain't even recorded. They were like, bruh, you need to record that. You feel me? So I recorded it. It was a hit before I put Boosie on it. I've been performing the song. People been going crazy about it. But
right.
I was in like last September, I was in Atlanta, and I was riding with this girl, and I was asking, I'm like, hey, you think I should put Boosie on this track? It was another track. And she was like, No, she was like, everybody called Boosie and put him on gangster songs. She was like, you should put him on Bust It Open. And I was like, what? Bust It Open? Like, why? She was like, man, she was like, you know, like from the hood, we know Boosie gangster music, but the world, they know Wipe Me Down. They know Boosie like hype
Right.
music. So she was
That's
like, I
true.
think it'll be on a larger scale if you did that. So
That
I
was
called my
smart.
partner HD for president. I don't know if you know him. Bro out of Baton Rouge, he doing his thing. That's the dude got the challenge on TikTok, that song that boom boom boom. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? With everybody.
I know about it.
Him.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
big.
that's my partner. He hooked me up with he got me right in touch with Boosie. I called, bro. We did talked a little business and we just made it happen. You know?
Wow. Wow. That's crazy, bro. And that video is like Tip Drill Jr. Like that's what I thought about when I first seen it. And you know what's so crazy? The hype was big even before the video drop. I seen a lot of people
Facts.
like because it was so many different models and so many different like home team twerkers in that video, man, that was really like
Right.
posting behind the scenes. And it turned into a good bootleg, a video bootleg, because with them trying to show that they was there, it just was a great moment, bro. Like those moments, you
Facts.
can't even plan those out. You know that part of
Right.
like a great moment, a great big moment, you can't even plan that out, man. So salute
It
to you
turned
on
out
that, man.
it,
So,
it actually turned out better than I expected it to. You know what I'm saying? And I got a
right.
I was just talking to Rated R. I heard you mention them, Rated R TV.
Uh huh.
That's what they call it. So I just talking to them. You know,
Right.
I got an uncut version to that thing.
Right. Rated.
Uncut
I
version.
think it's rated. Yeah, rated R Miami. Rated R Miami. They
Yeah,
got the little situation.
I got an uncut video to it. I'm talking about straight uncut. Like I'm dropping it on OnlyFans in a couple days. So you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that free pass for that. Me and Jesse gonna need that free pass for that. We gonna need that. Let me turn my head to the side, so we gonna need that day pass for that.
Just go subscribe now. The subscription free right
Yeah,
now. You know.
yeah. I need to subscribe to that. I need that link in my text message. Let me scratch my neck, like, yeah, man. I need that because that sounds like that's gonna be crazy, man. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, man. You going hard. You killing the
Thank you, bro.
streets right now. And then you not stopping. You just like super duper active, dog. Like, talk about how important it is to be active because you've been consistent.
Man, with anything you do in life, bro, consistency is key. You got to be on point. Like even in a relationship with your woman, you got to be
Right,
consistent. Women like
right.
consistency. Everybody, your boss man. If you got a boss, you know everybody ain't meant to be no worker. But if you got a boss man, they like consistency. If you a boss, your clientele they like consistency. So you just got to be at it. You got to stay in people's face so they don't forget you. Cause nowadays people attention span is so short. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, right. That's important, man. And how you made it apply for everything. Because I don't care how good of a worker you was. You could have been employee of the month in December, bro. It's May. Ain't nobody think about that no more. We talking about
Facts.
this month. We talking about what you doing next month. We talking about what you doing tomorrow. You feel me? So that's important, bro. And that goes with everything. If the last time you took your woman on a date was for Christmas, well, you got a problem. Well, she got a whole house husband, job husband by now, bro. Because you
And
gotta be
another
consistent, man.
another thing too, I want to plug little sis, man. Like you said earlier, Rhonda 305, she play a big part. You know what I'm saying? Her and my manager, Dre Moore, play a big part in what I got going on, bro. My success and just the consistency they help me out, give me tips. It be sometimes if you catch middle of the night, you might catch a post. And then 5 minutes later, it's erased because Rhonda called me and told me to take it down. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's like,
right.
it's just you just gotta work, bro, and you gotta have somebody that you can trust besides yourself with your career, cause you overwhelm yourself, bro. You know,
That's true. That's true. Man, it's a crew thing. You know what I'm saying. You got to keep that team right, bro. And you just seem like you've been keeping the team right, man. I'm gonna be real from where I'm standing. You know what I'm saying. Like it seemed like you really put the right people in place. You know what I'm saying. that you trust and they trust you, because all y'all
Facts.
is really riding on each other back and trusting each other future. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
as sure as you win, you got a lot of mouths to feed, not just the children too. You know, I'm a father too, but there's a lot of people that I got on my back, man. That's here and not here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm still riding for people that ain't here. You know, so I know that situation. And I said crew. Say it again, bro. 'Cause oh yeah. I know we coming close to the end, but this is what I do want to do. I can't let nobody get out of here or off my show without at least giving some type of advice. And you've been giving advice every time you open your mouth, but I got a lot of inmates that watch my show, TGK Metro West Stockade. Salute to them. Give some advice to somebody, man, that might be out there trying to be the next OG Kurb. And even though you ain't here, you still further than a lot of people that is on their way, and you further than who you was. So give some advice, man, real quick. 60 seconds, give some advice, King.
Specifically, I want to give advice to a lot of the inmates, bro, because I was an inmate at one point, and I was locked up with a lot of dudes who said, "Oh, you ain't finna be no rapper. You finna come back and all that stuff, bro." Don't let nobody tell you what you gonna do or who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you want something, you fight for it, bro. Like I'm evidence of that, dog. Cause I got out and I see so many dudes who I was locked up with. Some of the dudes who hated on me, they say the same thing. Boy, you said you were gonna do it and you did it. Just stay consistent. Be a man of your word. Be real. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your people. Put good energy out there. And another thing, stop being cheap. Spend that bag. Anytime you in business, you a musician or rapper, you yourself are a walking business. And that's how business work. You have to buy then sell. Buy then sell. So don't be cheap, man. You know what I'm saying? Cut that check. And my advice is keep your head up, keep moving, and stay focused on your goal.
Man, that was awesome, man. Like, listen, man, I'm definitely keeping you on prayer, dog. You got me inspired. I like being around anybody that keep me motivated, because all our fuel run low. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like all of us get tired, all of us, you know what I'm saying? Get whether it's low on ambition or whatever the case may be. I know we already got your information at the bottom of the screen, but you might have more information that you want to put out there. So run that information out there and run them shout outs, man, so we can get up out of here.
Man, you can find me OG Kurb or OG Kurb 954 anywhere. YouTube, IG, I got Snapchat, Twitter, all that stuff. You can follow me. OG KURB, OG Kurb. On my shots out, man, shots out to Max Volume. That's who studio I'm at doing this interview. My dog, Creative God. Shots out to Syrup from the Hill. Sibo 93 Purpose, Meek Mill, my sister, that baby, so unique. Shots out to who else? Drayda Moore, Zoe Brinks, that's my dog. You know what I mean? So, you know, if I forgot your name, I'll catch you the next interview. Oh, and shots out the Chaos, Grind Mode, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for
Man,
having me on the
appreciate it.
show, homie.
Man, you already know it's love, man, and we gonna be in touch and we gonna be around each other, man. You already know that, man, and we gotta bang out something too, man. So, man, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute, man. Appreciate you, bro, and everything
No
you brought
pressure.
to my show today, man. For real, man. Hey,
Thank you
OG
for the
Kurb, let's run
opportunity,
some
homie.
videos. Man, you already know, man. And let's get ready to run that J.T.Money too, man. Let's do it. Man, you know who it is, man. 1/3 of the group, Grind Mode. Respect my Grind TV. 8 to 10, every 10. I ain't even got to say who this is. I done interviewed him about 500 times, man. Tell the people who you is, man.
I'm his brother, and I be grinding. My mode is grind all the time, baby. They call me J.T.Money. Say baby to the pretty ladies, though.
Man, you know, every time I see Big OG, I gotta get an update. So, where we at right now? What we doing? Tell the people.
We live at the old craft bar right now for a lot of them. It's Memorial Weekend. You know, we had the brunch, the players brunch, and the day party. We sliding, baby.
Yeah.
All babies in the building, man. Just a few of us players, but all babies.
I know a lot of y'all unemployed, but it be a lot of employed women around. Like they I don't know what be going on, man. They came out to like really flex tonight, man. So shout out to everybody that came, man. So musically, what you working on right now?
Well, I got a few things. I got the Poison Clan reunion. I got Little Ricky Stars. I got I got from the vault hidden gems out right now, it's out in May. But I got OG perspective. I'm just working, doing everything through my little imprint, my company, Undeniable Music Group. Just slide, man, trying to put the players on and make a new movement. Continuous working.
I always gotta ask you this, and I hope it don't sound redundant, like, or repetitive, like, in a new age of music, how is important, or how are you staying so relevant? Because everybody ain't able now,
right.
And me and you had discussions off camera, but I need them to hear, like, what are you doing to stay relevant? Like, are you changing anything? You adapting? Like, talk about it.
That's exactly it, though. You gotta change with the times. You gotta adapt to what's going on. You gotta be innovative. You gotta constantly work. Like, cats get discouraged easy. Right. Me, I look at it like, oh, okay, I couldn't beat him with the left. Let me see what the right do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the knee do. But I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna bust that wall down.
Yeah. But then it's always changing, man. You got Instagram, you got Clubhouse, you got YouTube still going crazy. You got TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, like
people eating off 15 seconds, man.
That's crazy.
Once they like it.
Right.
And then the record blow up. But them all the tools we got at our disposal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And cats just gotta be right here. Look, I always tell the young soul around, I say the game right here, man. Everybody, they think they got this and these.
Right.
That's cool. You need that, but then you got to have this, because this is the driver. The game, that's what keep you out here. This is how you don't get tricked off the street. This is how you don't. Listen, man, I've had 30-something years, man. Professionally.
Wow.
I don't be in that.
Right.
I don't be in that.
Right.
Yeah.
So now with the new age of artists, like, how you feeling, like, cause you the pioneer, you, like, before there ever was a road to travel, y'all actually laid the pathway, the bricks for it. Like, how you feeling about this new age? Are you liking the direction they going, or you not feeling it?
I'm pretty loving it. Like, I understand the powers that be, and they gonna try to put they people in the express lane.
Right.
But the people that came up through the way we came up, and understand I'm loving that, man. Right. So if any of them doing their thing, doing real business, I'm trying to get behind them. I'm trying to get with them. I give them whatever I got to support. Right. And like at the crib, we got so much time. You know what I'm saying? But the industry, we'll just take one of them. We'll just like,
right.
Man, we can move them. We can move them out ourselves.
Right.
Yeah, but I do love it. And then I like how it's, the game bigger than when we started.
Right.
Like, it's a whole bunch of new money.
Right. Different money.
Different money.
Different money.
So I like that. I like that for the young soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take your uncle with you.
The other thing I was gonna say too, on top of what you saying, like with these new guys, is it a place for J.T.Money to slide in? Like, are you up for like working with these guys, or
no, I'm about it.
Or you just like,
no, I'm about it.
You about it?
I love working with my nephews,
right.
With my little brothers and my nephews,
right.
Because it keep me young, but then I get to share some timeless game. The stuff ain't gonna change no matter what's popping now. The bottom line gonna be this,
right?
And I'm gonna share that with them. Like, yeah, that's the fad right there. You gotta understand where that came from. You gotta understand how we got to that. I can help right there.
That history important.
Yeah,
because a lot of them don't know.
Know where you came from, so you know where you're going.
Right. And then that good music, talent is one thing that Jay had said when we was in the club. It was a record that the DJ played. What it was, Action.
Yep, Action.
And then here it is. This a new generation. They thinking that's something new. And then here it is. They Shazam. They look for it. They want it. So when it's five forever. The definition ain't gonna change when it's a hit, when it's a classic, when it's legendary. It's a fact. It's timeless, bro. So, man, how that feel to even be in a club today in this era? You know what I'm saying?
It's all blessing for me. Like, I know it ain't even me. I know it's
right.
Because I still be working while some of my peers can't give away a free show. I'm thankful for that, the music, but then also I'm glad to help. Like, you take a whole crowd, people like, boy, Jay, you saved my life. I'm like, hey, man, I'm putting out music. They're like, man, no, you gave it to us. Hey, excuse me, y'all happy people. Yo, y'all know we live.
Yeah.
Grind over, baby, grind time.
You can't even edit that out. That's just too real. But yeah, what you said was a lot, man, because that history important. And then that game,
man.
yeah, man, it's real, it's vital, man. So now what's next before we get you up out of here? Because I know you gotta head to Palm Beach. He cooking, he's sacking and putting out. So before you get up out of here,
bump me on purpose.
Listen, before you get up out of here, what is next like on the agenda for you though?
Me? Well, I got to do the team. All my nephews and my brother. I'm doing a bunch of B movies, man. I'm going straight to Netflix and Lifetime or wherever I'm going. I got stories, you know what I'm saying? We're going straight to satellite radio, whatever, cable. We got stories, and it's all about visuals.
Right. Because we spoke about visuals too.
And then through those visuals, we still get to do the soundtrack of the band of the music.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy how the amount it costs in the production, it costs different from your era to my era and this era. Because look, man, you can get somebody 500 with this same, like we doing all this ourselves. You ain't no cameraman with us right now, but like 500, 1500, that'll get you a real video that's gonna get like through the whole machine. When I remember a budget of 20, 30, 40, 50, 80,000. I'm lying.
Videos.
For a video, and that ain't even the campaign. We ain't talking about the
That ain't
campaign.
even marketing to BET and VH1 and whoever else.
Right.
No, he's talking about the game.
Nah, we talking about the game. That game time. But yo, right. But yo, man, listen.
Man, he what to do with the platinum chin right now.
Right.
Check.
Hey,
Check. You know I just had to get in here. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, man, you already know.
Son,
Before you get up out of here, tell the people how to get in contact with you. Thank God.
Instagram, J.T.Money211JBaby or J.T.MoneyJBaby. Twitter, J.T.Money.
That is not Urban Mystic. I know it look like him, but
That's not him.
That's the other kind of mystic.
Sierra Mystic. Let me stop. I'm a little better. Got it.
So tell the people how to get in contact.
Facebook, the only J.T.Money, the official J.T.Money. I'm right there. And they go to this phone right here. So if you hit me, you're going to hit me.
Man, stay locked, man. Listen, appreciate you. You know it's always love. Thank you for your time. I know you got to get up out of here, man. I love you, man.
Plus, hey, man, OG perspective on the street, from the vault, hitting gems on the street.
Oh, he forgot to tell you, got them shirts too, man. Stop playing with us, though.
Yeah,
Merchandising.
online.
Merchandising, man.
Now I'm a music group online, but listen, I got everything from I hate those, don't hate me. Don't sleep on the hill, no. I want action. Those problems ain't no problem. Real player running y'all. Listen, however you feel that day, come clean it, don't come at all.
It's a mood every
yeah, we
day.
just gonna make it right.
It's a mood
It's a
every
t-shirt
day.
game, but it's player.
Hey, man.
Thank you, brother.
Handle your business, man. Man, it's going down each and every Tuesday right here on Video Mix. You got Respect My Grind Live. I'm excited to be here. Man, I'm excited for my next guest. Let's keep it rolling, man. It's going down. I'm going down. There he goes, Mr. Lamar. You know I'm over here singing to try to see if I can actually battle you. You be bringing them vibes. So I said, let me get my vocals first. Yeah. What's good, bro?
Shit, man. Chilling.
Check that mic.
Oh, yeah? Hold on.
Oh, okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. All right, before. Hold up. Check if you got some earbuds. Cause it's gonna echo.
Hold on 1 second.
That's cool.
I can put the headphones on.
Down. Yeah, that's cool. Look,
Okay.
ain't no feedback. All right, before we get started, this is what I want to ask you, because I had to ask OG Kurb this, so I'm gonna throw this at you. Oldie songs. What is your favorite oldie song? Before we start this interview, your favorite. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to think about it. Your favorite oldies.
Oh, Marvin Gaye, what's going on?
Let me hear it. Sing it. Let me hear
it. Damn. Mother, there's many of you crying. Brother, Far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some
What?
love in here today. I ain't where I'm supposed to be, but you know,
Hey, you did your thing. Matter of fact, hey,
for
Jesse,
sure.
I'm finna bring Life Ain't That Bad back. I've been making the karaoke thing happen on the beach and all over the place. I want to see if you was gonna do it. You actually did it. And you try to out-sing me on my show. I don't appreciate that part. Like, don't be trying to sound better than me, bro, because that's disrespectful. You could have at least like
Hey.
cracked the note or sound back. That just sound like you his nephew or something for real, bro. So and you did it. I ain't asked you to do that beforehand or none of that. That was a good little pop quiz now. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So listen, let me tell you the rules. I always got to tell everybody the rules. It's a clean show, no profanity, no drugs, no smoking, no drinking, no weapons, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to put that disclaimer out there. So listen,
Sure.
I'm big on names, and everybody who comes on my television show, I make sure they explain their name and explain why they name themselves that. So go ahead.
Okay. So my name is Mitri Lamar because my first name is Demetrius and my middle name is Lamar. My middle name comes from my uncle who passed. He got killed in a shooting in Miami, and his middle name was Lamar. So that name meant a lot to me, and everybody always used to call me Mitri or Meat. So I just took Mitri and put it with Lamar, and I was like, it fit.
Right. Wow. That's crazy that you said that because I started my show talking about the rise in gun all the gun shootings and you know what I'm saying, because it was National Gun Violence Day last Friday, and to see how many mass shootings, like not even just shootings, just mass shootings, I haven't seen it like this in Miami in a little while, man. So man, salute to everybody that's out there, like the prayer warriors and things like that. But we definitely need some prayers up because nothing seems justified to me when it comes to like all these crazy shootings and it's getting dangerous out here, man. Because it used to be a time you could hear somebody say, "Oh, don't go to Overtime, don't go to Liberty City, don't go here after dark." Now it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Look, we just had one. Yeah, we just had one in Kendall this morning. Like, I'm like, what?
For
What's
real?
going on? So,
Mine
like,
12.
with the dude had killed yesterday was, or the day before, that was across from Miami-Dade in Kendall. And then today, the dude killed his girlfriend, a 15-year-old. Then he shot a 16-year-old or 11-year-old and a 13-year-old and then killed himself. So I'm like, bro, come on, man. This out of control. But, not to start your whole situation like that, man. Bio-wise, I got the name. I think the name is awesome. But bio-wise, if we was looking at the back of a DVD right now and it was about you, give us 60 seconds on why people would want to walk out, with that movie about you.
Well, first of all, it's the first thing you said too. It's been a lot of violence and stuff going on. And growing up in Dade County, I'm from Richmond Heights, so it was a lot of violence there. And I got a lot of friends who be in Chocolate City, so it be stuff going on there. So really, my name is it mean a lot to me because it's who I am too, and I'm about peace and love and bringing everybody together. So that's one thing. And I'm a singer, of course. There's not a lot of singers these days. It's a whole bunch of rappers and everybody's trying to rap, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's very few singers, and I feel like I'm talented too as a singer. So I feel like people would definitely love to hear my story about a young Haitian, you know, African American, person from Miami-Dade County coming up and telling his story through singing.
Right. And that part about being Haitian, it was a time that Haitian, that whole word Haitian was something that was in the dark. It was something where bandanas weren't so high. Talk about the difference in when you growing up to even now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a big difference But I want you to explain, like, is it better for Haitians in America or in the music industry? Talk about it.
Yeah, it's way better. Like when I was growing up, um, especially in Miami, Haitians came to Florida, and a lot of African Americans and other people wasn't really supportive of Haitian people. They'll pick on them and call them names and stuff. And even back then, I wanted to be because I'm Haitian. You feel me? I embraced my culture even back then. So coming
Right.
from then, it's been hard, and all the way to now, you got people like Kodak and Haitian Fresh, like all these people who inspire other Haitians to keep going and make it easier for us to get on and more accepted by the community. So that in itself is amazing to me.
Right. I agree too, man. I feel like it still needs a lot of work in the Haitian community. And just as a whole, like we all do, but to see the evolving is just a beautiful thing, man, because it's a beautiful culture, it's a beautiful island. It's a beautiful place to visit,
Yeah.
regardless of all the hateful things that you hear about Haiti, man. A lot of my homeboys is Haitian, and just that word Zoe is just deep, man. You know, it's strong. It's a lot of strength in that bone. So, you man, salute to them, man, and
For
salute to
sure.
you, King. So
So
now, are we trying to stay independent, or what's your goal right now? Let's talk about these goals.
okay. Okay, so I just recently signed a distribution deal with Authentic Empire Music Group,
Okay,
and
okay.
they in
Let's clap
Atlanta.
up.
Yes,
Let's take a
sir.
moment to clap that up. Yeah. That's
Yes,
achievement.
sir.
We always praise achievements.
Yes, sir. So, like, I'm kind of cause it's a distribution deal. It's not a full on, deal, but it's to get my foot in the door, and it's to, what I'm saying, get my face out there. So, I'm kind of doing something with them, and also I'm still kind of independent too because I got a lot of stuff going on that I want to complete on my own. So, I'm kind
Right.
of like testing the water to see, where I want to go at, but you know, I definitely want to make sure it's something that is going to benefit me in my future goals.
Right. Right. That's awesome though, man. Like, but at this point, aside from the distribution deal, because that's big, no matter which way you turn it, because you got to think a year ago you wasn't in this position, and 5 years ago
Right.
you was just, it was a thought, it was just trying to get the blueprint down on paper. So now, what else do you think you need in order to take your journey to the next level or the next plateau, man, in which you know that you're gonna be successful? You just missing this or that.
Honestly, I feel like okay, so I'm verified on a lot of platforms right now, but what I'm aiming to do is get verified on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that. So right now, I'm speaking to a PR team, and they're gonna reach out to people and get press release and stuff done on my behalf. So I feel
Mm,
like once I get all that accomplished, that kind of like sets my platform up, so that way more fans will be engaged in me and what I got going on, and they'll kind of make it easier for me to succeed in what I'm trying to do. Um, Other than that, I just gotta keep staying relevant, like consistent, dropping videos and stuff. And lately, I've been recording a lot too.
Um, as far as fan base, you know about fan base? I meant to ask you that.
Like fan base in general, or you mean like an app?
No, the actual app. You need to check out fan base, bro. Like, soon as you get off this
Okay.
interview, I need you to go get fan base. It's a black owned network. It's just like Clubhouse. If you know about Clubhouse, you'll know that
Yeah.
that vibe is the same thing, but they actually pay you. Instead of, you could get likes, you know how people like this picture, like this video, but they actually
Yeah.
pay you for the love. So you could, like, there's people that's on there, and it's in beta testing, so it's real new, but it's a black owned network. They put up a couple $1 million to create this app, and now the artists get 100% of the love. So, like, in other words, if like this person loves your picture of you at the beach, and then another person love, it's like a half of a penny each time somebody hit the love. So, man, there's people making two, three, four, 500 a week on fan base, bro. And I just got on there
I
not too
need.
long ago. And what made me think about it, because I meant to tell OG Curb this too. Every artist I come in contact with that I see on Instagram, I'll be like, listen, keep doing Instagram. I know we can monetize in a lot of different ways, but definitely look in fan base, get that app. Everything is free, but people buy packets. So in other words, you could buy, like, somebody else that gave you hearts, they might buy 100 hearts for $1, and then they might spend $5 to get 600 hearts or whatever, and they liked it, the song that you got with Piccolo, which is Ride It, and they hit one heart or gave you 50 hearts, and that came out to be 30 cents. And at the end of every month, if you accumulated like $700, that goes to you. So that's another way, I want you to get into that. My name on there is Grind Mode Chaos. I try to keep that name on everything. So follow me and let's build, man. But I spoke up the Ryder situation. Yeah, spoke up the Ryder situation. How did that song with Deslot Piccolo come into play? Talk about it.
Well, recently I've been like reaching out to everybody that I grew up listening to music to in Miami. So, first it was Trick Daddy. I had hopped on like a upcoming artist mixtape that he just did, and after that, I was like, damn, I need to link in with everybody. So I hit up Piccolo, and I was like, I'm trying to lock in, do a feature. And he was just like, shit, just like, what? Give me something that I can't turn down. So I was like, shit, like I was like, let's do a band. He was like, yeah. So I shot him a band, and we did the song. And after that,
watch them words, too. Watch them words, bro.
yeah. I shot him a band. And and after that we linked in, and that's when we did the music video. I just left Miami last week. We just did the music video, and it was dope. Like, and man, it was a good experience meeting him.
And it's a legend, man. Hey, listen, we gonna play some videos. We gonna come back to you. Don't go nowhere. But we gotta play some videos and pay some bills, man. Like, we gonna chop it up with you before we get up out of here, brother.
All right, for sure.
Mic check. Yo. Check. I don't know if you can hear me or I can hear you, but yeah, we back, man. You already know what it is right here on Video Mix, man. We always showing a lot of love. Man, you know that record, man. We done played that video 1,000 times for 1,000 years, man. We still locked in. Mitri Lamar, man. Oh, before I lose my train of thought, this is what I didn't talk about on this show. Collateral Beauty. I know it's not a brand new movie, but y'all need to go check that out with Will Smith, man. That movie was awesome, where he spoke about life, time, and death. No, love, time, and death. Man, that movie was so good, and they got a surprise ending at the end, man. It just, I think it's a perfect time, because, we spoke about mental health, and then we're in a situation where we're losing a lot of young people, and that's basically what the movie's about, him losing his daughter. But there's a lot of twist and turn in that movie, man, that I really enjoyed. So check that out. That's on Netflix. I think it came out like 2 years ago, but definitely check that out. Also, again, shout out to Young Breed for the shirt. Y'all see what it says, Southern High. A lot of people getting into this CBD world, trying to be medically better. I just had to laugh. Because, boy, we about to come into a world where it's going to be all the way legit and recreational, and certain people done put themselves in position. We should have a Video Mix strand. Come on, Jesse. Go ahead and make that happen. Some people in high places, literally high places. You see what I just did there? High places. You fit? Okay, never mind. Jesse, you too slow. You'll catch on later. But listen, man. So now, before we get up out of here, I know we coming to the closing of my show. I really, 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 really enjoyed you vocally. You're dope.
Appreciate you.
What's the next thing for you, man? Like, what's the next goal that you have in your little composition book that you saying, I gotta accomplish this goal and this goal, and talk about it?
My next goal is to win the Miami Entertainment Award. I gotta get
Okay.
it. Got to. I
Okay.
mean, if I get that, then that's, you know what I'm saying, that's like a stepping stone for all the other awards. So that's definitely what I'm trying to do right now.
Right. Man, I think that's good, man. When is that coming up? Like the voting is
The
until like the
voting,
middle of this month, right?
yeah, to the from June 1st to June 15th, and then after that, I guess they'll announce like, you know, who got nominated or chose.
That's cool. That's cool. I always like to talk to some of these artists too about not even just a backup plan, but a little side hustle. You know, a lot of artists got jobs and things like that. Business
Hmm.
wise, are you playing around with business? Are we playing around with cryptocurrency stocks? Or talk about that.
Yeah, I got like over 500 in Dogecoin right now. Um, and then I be trading too, MetaTrader, and then like I don't know. As far as business, I want to get into some real estate. Um,
Mhm.
I'm not currently working because I got like a little lawsuit or something like that going on. So after that's finished with, then I'm gonna go ahead and invest. You feel me? But
Right,
that's definitely what I plan
right.
to do.
But at least you're getting that initial habit of like, playing around in Dogecoin. I can't remember who I spoke with about that. Oh, that was AGC Cinco when me and him was talking about some of the other wallets that he need to get in with like Trust Wallet. I'm on
Hmm.
Robinhood. I'm on Coinbase, just to name a few. But definitely play around with that world and start learning it and getting educated to the point where you understand it to the point where you could like when you do get that real music money, you know where to put it at, not just in
Oh yeah.
jury and foolishness, man. Definitely make them investments,
Hmm.
man. A couple guys that I deal with that have been on my television show, from Jeremy Mincey, the football player, to uh, Terrence, man, from Hustler's Workshop, man. They can speak about that better, man. So definitely you're on the right track, man. And I love to hear that, man, when I hear people like yourself, like doing your thing. And, we from the same hood, Richmond Heights, man. But just to see
Yeah.
you gradually starting to take it a little more serious and get
Hmm.
put that wind between your wings, man, and just take off, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man, I commend you, bro. Like,
Appreciate you.
and not just that award show, man, but it's so much to be active on, man. You got all these mogul Mondays that Teddy T does, and the other one that head coach does. All these little open mics, man. Start attacking those, bro. If I don't leave you with nothing, that's
Okay.
what I'm leaving you with, because that's where I came from, bro. And it's a lot of networking within those rooms. There's a lot of empowerment. There's a lot of people hear you and they be like, man, I was just looking for somebody with them kind of vocals, because you got a dope voice, bro. Like,
Appreciate it.
I haven't had a chance to tell you that, but I'm telling you that now, man. You got a real good voice, man. So
Thanks.
before I get up out of here, two things: are you shooting a video, or you shot a video for Ride It?
Yeah, I shot a video. I'm gonna release it today. I'm gonna release it today for sure.
Okay,
So it's gonna drop
okay,
today.
that's awesome. When we get the clean version, we definitely need that clean version, man. You've been supporting us. Yeah, nah, I'm being for real. Like, once you get the clean version,
Okay.
we need that so we can kind of play around with that on our TV network. And also, before you get
Alright.
up out of here, some advice I make every artist that's been on my TV show, man, to give some advice. Give me 60 seconds to somebody that might be young and going through it. A lot of suicide is in the air. A lot of pain is in
Hmm.
the air. A lot of depression and people that aren't employed right now. It's still cold for a lot of people. It's still dark for a lot of people. Some people don't know how they're gonna make it through the next day, much less the next week. So get them some advice, brother.
Yeah, just keep going. I mean, like I done had a couple points at my low points where I done felt like suicide and stuff, but you gotta look at the bigger picture. You gotta keep going. So I would say keep going, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let female money or nothing uh knock you off your hustle. What you trying to accomplish? Also stay positive. You know what I'm saying? There's so much negativity going on, so many shootings, so many different things going on that it's hard for you to keep doing what you need to do. It get cloudy, so stay focused, stay positive, keep going, and you gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. That's how I've been rocking, and it's been working for me. So that's my advice to y'all.
We already got your information at the bottom of the screen, but tell the people how to get in contact with you.
Get in contact with anything, any social media, Mitri Lamar. My email, MeecheeLamarBooking@gmail.com. And yeah, just hit me up, whether it's features, whether it's a business opportunity or whatever, like trying to link, whatever.
And shout outs before we get up out of here.
Shout out to my mother, because none of this would be possible without my mom. Shout out to God. Shout out to my homeboys in Chocolate City. Shout out to Richmond Heights, 152nd, age of 16. You already know how we rock. And that's it, you know.
Man, it's all love, man. I appreciate your time, King. I appreciate you supporting the show. Man, we finna get up out of here, man, and keep doing your thing. And we definitely gonna be watching the journey, man. But definitely get that video clean, and man, let's get it to us.
All right. Appreciate you for having me.
Already, man. Salute, King.